Director of Rehab at St. John's Ministries in Billings, Montana. Our therapists, there's 35 of us, and we are so excited about our core Stix.
What was your first experience when you got on it?
My first experience, I was blown away how effective it was. I thought, oh, these are just kind of some flimsy sticks. Oh my, it really was challenging to me.
And so what is it about core Stix that's working so well?
Well, I think I'm kind of old, and a lot of our therapists have experience in a lot of different areas, and really bringing core strengthening into the practice a lot more. And really, I think it's made a huge difference in balance and gait and just functional mobility and the safety of patients. We're already seeing amazing results, and most of all, just the strengthening portion of it.
That's great. So it's getting them upright, when the core engagement in the upright position.
Absolutely. And we've even had some women talk about how they're excited because they think that it's helping with some incontinence issues. So,
really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So.
Are the patients and users enjoying their experience on core Stix?
They are. They look at the sticks and think, oh, they're not going to be that hard, but they go to try them and it's like, wow, this is really intense. It's good. So.
And they like using it?
They love it. They're having fun with it. The therapists are very pleased with the outcomes they're getting from their patients, and that's what I'm hearing. I would definitely recommend it. I think that it's long overdue that in our clinic to have core Stix, and I'm just so excited that one of our therapists came across it on the internet, and it's been great customer service, great delivery, and couldn't say enough positive things about it. So thank you.
I'm Julie Hirschberg. I am a physical therapist. I got my doctorate in physical therapy about 14 years ago. And I also did a specialization in neurologic physical therapy just about 5 years after that. Did some specialty residency training here at USC in Los Angeles. And since that time, I've been practicing in neurologic physical therapy. I have also been teaching at USC, so I teach in their neurologic physical therapy program. I work with patients of all ages who have neurologic disorders. Pretty much you name it, if it has to do with the brain or the spinal cord or the nerves, I've worked with them. Core Stix is a no-brainer for therapists and for the patient. So you really can walk right up to it or even roll right up in your wheelchair. And even if the therapist isn't standing there, patients intuitively pick up different movements that they can do. So it's very easy to learn and understand. And then when we add these different challenges, even those are just at the right level that the patient can easily comprehend what we want them to do, because it's a very intuitive exercise device. It's not overly complicated. We were introduced to core Stix about 2 years ago, and it was an immediate hit for us. So one of the challenges of neurologic physical therapy is challenging someone's balance in a safe way and getting them to use their abdominal muscles, their core muscles in an upright position. So this was pretty much an answer to some of the difficulties that we have with patients. What we like about it now too is that we've incorporated a lot more into functional training. So doing things like sitting to standing, doing some standing balance. We can do lunges, we can do a step up, we could do a step down, all with different variations so that we can have different levels of resistance or different levels of assistance with it. So we really like that aspect. And now, with the new models where we can actually roll a wheelchair onto it, it's even more accessible for our patients. So we've been able to use it with really patients of all abilities. I see a lot of benefits for our patients. The first thing, first and foremost, I think for any kind of exercise is that it's fun. They enjoy it. So it's different. It's not your standard lifting weights or pulling exercise tubing or something like that. So they really enjoy something different, and that we can exercise in standing. If you see a lot of traditional exercise classes, for example, for people with neurologic injuries, they're often sitting down. And so one of the things that I really like is that we can get in standing. It's safe because they're holding on to something, but we can challenge their balance. One of the things I really like about using the Core Stix in a balance program is that it gives us the ability to challenge the balance, first holding something for support. And what's really nice is you can start with something really firm, so for the person that needs more support, and then you can progress that to something that's not as supportive and really grade the balance activity. Then we can really progress to even one hand, no hands, and doing all of the different strengthening exercises in that way. What I found then is that those can carry over into out in normal everyday life. So for example, there's been quite a bit of research that shows a pretty strong correlation between trunk strength and a person's ability to stay balanced and free from falls. So if we're doing trunk strengthening in standing, which is very functional, and then directly carrying that over into the person's program, walking outside, walking on uneven surfaces, we have even better ability to keep them free from falling in everyday life.